Greetings, listeners, and welcome to Troublesome Conversationalists, our favorite podcast where we talk about anything we want because we are just fucking going into it blind. I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts. Yeah, real
Devin
original.
Here. Well, okay.
Yeah, that one's Devin.
In any case.
Hi, I'm Skye.
That's right. You know
Hey,
it's
Skye,
Skye.
Skye here.
Hey, Skies.
Bro, this is probably not what we should start off on. It's like, hey guys, I'm making fun of my friend here.
I know.
You're also making fun of Skye does Minecraft, who's a
right.
work.
I know.
All that shall be said.
It's an old. It's an old.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
You know? It is.
That's exactly
what
it is.
Anyways, today's episode is the blind episode.
You call it the blind episode.
Theme or anything.
The trick of it is that every episode is basically a blind episode, and before we even get into what we're talking about in the episode, I gotta ask y'all one thing. How's your guys' day going?
It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I don't know. How are you doing, Skye?
Doing okay. It's a nice, peaceful night. The doggo is up. He looked at me for a second and then laid his head back down.
Abuse.
He's
Anyway.
trying to sleep.
They said a meme. We know what age group they're in.
I just finished up my little spicy.
Your spicy water?
Oh, man. We gave up everything. My spicy water, man.
Oh boy, spicy water. Glug, glug, glug.
I'm saving
You want
my
some sriracha?
I'm saving my thirst for sponsor water later on in the episode. So yeah, my day's been going pretty good.
Okay.
Thanks for asking. Maybe that's just a running joke where you just don't ask Alex how he's doing. But you know, that's fine.
You
That was
You just got
my
home
bad. I'm sorry.
home from work, yeah?
Which one? Because
Yeah.
I just did not get home from work. I got home from like volunteer work that's going to be paid work.
Oh. Okay. And then, what about you, Skye? Did you go to work today?
No, because work gave me the entire week off because they didn't put me on the schedule.
No, because I'm
Okay.
jobless.
I'm I'm legit not kidding. This entire week, I have not been put on the schedule. I called a couple days ago, and I shit you not, the reason was, you just weren't put on the schedule. They literally forgot to put me on the schedule.
Bro, the scheduling manager needs to get
That's what
their
happens
stuff
when-
together.
That's
what
what
it is.
I was thinking. But hey, I get to watch the dog because one of the parents is currently out of state, so he's feeling not too happy and really misses them. So I get to
I feel
give
that.
him food and stuff.
I miss your parents, too.
Dogs are amazing.
I will. Oh yeah, 100%.
No, you will what? You threatening me? Threatening Devin?
I personally just finished some math homework. I'm doing some more now. It's great.
You know what
Oh,
goes well
boy,
with
math.
podcasts? Doing your
I
math
love
homework.
doing myself some math.
Which okay.
I think honestly, it's really peaceful.
Listening to a podcast and doing math, it's perfectly fine. Doing a podcast and doing math, I done that up.
You got to take it to a next level.
I mean, it's working a tiny bit so far.
Did
I
you
Bro,
personally
think
like
it-
listening to what?
I was gonna say it's working so well
Yeah.
that like Devin's mic like cut out for like just a second enough to like borderline like. That's funny. He didn't hear what he said, but he tried.
I know. I tried to call you out.
Oh yeah, you guys already make jokes.
I tried to call Alex out for what he said. I think it went right over your head, Skye. It's like that airplane you always see.
In all fairness, that airplane's usually going over Haley's head.
True enough.
How dare you say something so true yet so insulting?
I didn't say
That's
that,
what friends
Haley.
do, bud.
I know you're listening.
I know.
Like your friends, they stab you in the front and give you crap, but you just gotta take it as criticism or don't, and like you work on it. And like you might be like, that friend's an asshole. It's like, no, your friend's real with you. They won't be afraid to be like, listen, Devin, your hair is not on point today. They won't sit there and like cover it up and be like, oh, Devin, your hair is fine. It looks so good. Oh, it's perfect. It's good. And then, all day he's walking around with like a cowlick or something, and he would look himself in the mirror and be like, man, he's a jerk. You just let me fucking deal with that.
Alex, you really don't like my hair today?
Bro, I don't even know what you look like today. I'm just face palming because I'm trying to avoid F-bombs. And I dropped one at, let's see, we're about 6 minutes in. All right. We'll just try to keep it to one. Keep it to one. PG-13.
That's yeah.
One a day, one Thursday, one a weekday, one a Sunday. I think that's more than enough. Cyrus, what are you doing? You want the spicy water? You can have the spicy water.
You gotta lock up your dog during podcasts.
For a second, I thought you said you can, and I was about to be like, you better not, or I will personally fly down there and slap you.
Fly down where? To outer space? We can take a trip.
To wherever you are.
This guy went down to Florida. He was looking for a boy to slap.
I'd rather go to Jamaica personally.
Honestly, Bruh. Big Iron on the Hip, good song. Like, Bruh. Big Iron on his hip.
Devin, I don't know.
Even what that song. That was oh my.
I'm gonna give you crap, Devin.
Me, please.
Because like, you must be like moving your mouth away from your mic. Because like every 5 seconds, it's like here, and then you give you 5, and then you're back up to here.
So is it bad?
It's not bad, but it's like inconsistent enough to where like I'm gonna give you crap about it.
You notice it.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent to the point where you notice it.
Yeah, it's inconsistent to the point where like I'm sitting there listening. I was like, well, that's probably fine.
That's probably fine. And you know what? I'll work it out eventually. Probably not now.
You just fly up here and then just like we'll just sit in the same room and everything will be hunky dory. That's gonna be the moment is when we're all just in the same room and then we don't have to worry about all this extra baloney.
I'll just mysteriously borrow one of your microphones and suddenly it'll end up down here.
Well, I mean, if we were to do it all in a room together, the only thing I'd be worried about is like the echo of the room. That kind of like have an impact on the recording.
No.
You can set up soundproofing.
Yeah, there's soundproofing panels. Skye, you of all people, just look at any semi-famous YouTuber. They've got, like, in the recording area, it's just sound stuff on the walls.
Well, yeah, until I get my own area to have, like, decent place for, like, gaming and stuff and, like, a decent mic, that's not going to be possible when we're away from each other. When we're together, that's possibly going to be, like, a better case.
It'll be
Speaking of semi-famous, we got a total of like, what, 30 listeners within the first hour last time? That was great. I was very happy about that.
Bro, you're on some drug because it only capped out at like 15.
No,
unless you're counting per ear, in which case, yeah, everybody's got 2 ears.
No. Come on now.
I'm gonna go check it up right now.
You gotta sit there and actually look at it.
I'll take a bet that it's not at 30. I'll take a bet that it's not at 30.
What are you checking? Because I was checking the YouTube.
Oh, so that's quote unquote views. That's not,
It is.
It's views. It's not full. Go to the end because on YouTube you can see when people stop watching. It's part of their analytics. So, watched a little bit.
What am I doing? I have the account on my phone.
Doesn't mean they watched the full thing.
It's more than I was expecting,
Bro,
and
we got
honestly, I think it's pretty good for a good start.
we got 6
I mean, yeah,
subscribers.
it
Let's
is. It's
go.
just that I don't really like the idea of like constantly looking at the numbers or anything,
This is
because if it's going to take a while, I'd rather it take a while and not be like, oh my gosh, I have viewers, and all of a sudden I lose a couple. I'm like,
Devin. Devin, I need to show you
Oh, it's
something,
okay.
and it's just enough to crush your spirit. You said, oh, we got 30. Oh, we got 30. Bro, we got 29 on the YouTube channel.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go watch it real quick.
Oh, okay, I'll see it in an hour, but I'm gonna go ahead and send the screenshot in the chat.
he's just gonna start like he's gonna put the video at like ×2 speed and have it go through in like the amount of time we
I
record
totally see
this.
him doing that.
No. Well, I was happy, and then you just went and ruined my day. So thanks.
Dude, that's what I do. Anything else you need ruining?
I know. Uh, hmm.
Speaking of
My
day,
wow. You know,
I
who was
opened
mentioning
Devin
it?
up
Speaking.
for a
I was
conversational
trying to
transition, and then Skye comes in with, speaking of blasphemy, and then
No, it's okay. I was gonna say that I could use some ruining of my favorite shows. I have a couple that I think you've seen that I would like to hear some criticism about. If we want to get into that eventually, I'd be down.
we got to rewatch it together, and then or rewatch it separately, and then give criticism together on the podcast. That's a lot of coordination for like what I
We'll
have
watch each
upcoming
other's
this next
shows.
month.
We'll watch each other's shows. We'll come back and then we'll like talk it out, and I'll tell you how much I hate yours, and you can tell me how much you love mine. Like clearly how that's gonna go.
I have told you about one specific show, Devin, and I still don't even think you've seen it yet.
Is it SAO ordinal scale or something?
Alicization.
Oh well, definitely haven't seen that one.
Alexization? What did
Watch
I do?
it. No, Alicization, not Alexization. I haven't put you in SAO yet. I mean, what?
I mean, I guess. So,
Terrible
what show
jokes
do you
about
want me to
game.
ruin?
I will have to tell you about it here shortly. I have to go make sure that it's available still.
I mean, that's fair.
That way I can
Fair.
recommend it to you. You don't want to be caught for doing the unmentionable. You know, you want to support the artist. You know.
Actually,
Do
I
what you
was
want because a
thinking.
pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Well, I mean, yes, but also we don't really condone that. But yes,
But yes,
for legal reasons, all of us here at the Troublesome Conservationalists podcast do not condone piracy in any way, shape, or form.
I really thought he
none at
said
all.
Elvis here at Troublesome Conversationalists. I was like, bro, when did the king get here? Let's go. We already
Oh.
got our first real guest. But no, we do not support piracy, but we do support pirates. So if you want to go get some booty, collect some treasure, let us know down in the comments below or anywhere you can contact us. We'll talk about treasure and gold.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of treasure, I actually just got a nice treasure. I finally got my new Magic cards, Magic the Gathering. I got the Dominaria United set boosters, the Commander deck for Legends Legacy, and the bundle. Dude, I got a lot of good pulls. Managed to pull Liliana.
I
Isn't she
wish I
like
knew
really
what you
good?
were talking about, but I haven't touched Magic in like years.
Oh,
I
that's okay.
haven't
I
touched
didn't
a
expect you
magic
to.
in years.
Ouch. I didn't say a magic, I said magic. Where'd you get the A from?
You.
Canada.
I appreciate that, Devin. I can appreciate that. Respect.
I thought it was good.
That was really good. Uh, what's it called? To just backtrack for a second, one show I actually wanted you guys to watch was Asian Demi-Human. That was a really good one, I thought.
I'm sorry, what? Demi-human?
Asian Demi-Human. I'll send
As
spelled like
in
in chat.
demi-human?
Asian.
A
The word
jin?
jin. Yes.
Ajin. It's spelled really, really interesting.
So
I can
Ajin,
give you
like
a
Cajun,
brief
but
way.
without K?
Kind of. I
Heck,
mean,
I'm not like
send how it
trying
is
to be
spelled
entirely a
in the
smart
chat.
mouth, but I am trying to like get an idea. Is it
No,
dubbed?
you're perfectly fine.
Is it dubbed? That's all I care
I
about.
believe it has.
it is dubbed.
It has both dub and sub.
It
Alright,
is definitely dubbed completely. I have seen all of it in dub.
so I'm the one who's left out here. I don't like
I
this
think I
topic
started
conversation
watching
anymore.
it.
You don't like that conversation?
No, like I
Is
haven't
it-
seen it in forever, which is why I think it's perfect for all of us to watch it and then go, I liked this about it. I didn't like this about it. Because if we all haven't, like, if one of us hasn't seen it, it's their first impressions. So it'll be better criticism. If the others haven't seen it in a while, then it'll be some good stuff to go back to and watch.
I'll be the first one to tell you I wasn't a huge fan. It was okay. Probably wouldn't get my vote for anime of the year.
What would then?
I know it would get my vote for anime of the year
Code
every year.
Well, actually, I guess I can't say that. But when it came out, the newest Code Geass movie was so good. I enjoyed it, but it wouldn't count for this year.
I still need to watch that. I still need to watch Code Geass. There's so many I haven't seen. Goddamn.
The anime that I was actually about to recommend to Alex here, and probably you if you want to check it out, it's called Classroom of the Elite. Season 2 just dropped, and they're dubbing it already. It's got like 9 episodes out and dubbed. So if anybody wants to watch dubbed or subbed, you guys just let me know.
I'll probably take up your offer on the sub part just so I can watch like all of it without needing to wait for like the next dubbed episode.
I'll wait.
It's pretty good. Classroom of the Elite. I waited for the season 2, and it's here.
No, I didn't.
I was
actually
very happy with it.
Hi, Sleepy. Licking your chops and staring at me, huh?
Bro,
Welcome to the
they're
Chop Shop.
context, bro. Like, you just don't
it's
say
my
some
dog
stuff out
just
loud.
staring at me and I'm sorry. For context,
That's a
me and the doggo are in the sunroom.
certified
What?
mute the mic moment.
I was about to respond like, dude, why are you calling me sleepy like that? Like,
Devin's not a dog. What blasphemy?
a dog? Where? Couldn't be me. No.
It smells like up dog in here.
What? What's up, dog?
No, not much. How about you?
Skye, tell me why you sounded like the creepiest Santa Claus I've ever met.
I'm sorry. Just him in a mall. Just come here.
Excuse
Kid
me.
sits on lap and he goes, "Oh ho ho, give me your money."
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh my god. If there's one thing I have to like say I'd never even possibly think of doing, it's that. No thank you.
Ho ho ho.
It's
Where do your
rat.
parents live?
Ho, 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 give me your money. So
What
funny.
you two just said would be like a perfect skit. Not even joking, just like
Right.
ho, ho, ho.
A skit. That's all it
Me,
is.
what
A
are you
skit.
guys like?
A skit.
Ha ha ha,
Mm.
very funny. Oh, best joke, knee slapper.
You make me want to cry.
Did I not already make you cry with the 29 out of 30 views that you said?
It's okay. I hate you too.
Dude, I'll fight you.
Please. right now. Died. Did. Died. Hmm.
Regigigas.
Speaking of Regigigas, that was actually like one of my first ever Pokemon legendary card things. You know, I used to hold on to that card, and then my mom threw it away, and then I cried.
Oh
I've only
no.
seen you cry once.
That's true. I'm not a crier. I don't really do that.
That's fair.
But when I do, you know it's gone down.
I'm yelling timber.
Like, you better move.
I'm a dance.
Let's make a
Yes.
night.
Wait, I won't remember.
I'm sorry, I can't. I broke. I'm sorry.
You'll be the one. Oh, forget. I mean, different song, not copyrighted, totally copyrighted, but you know, you didn't hear it in that order and enough to be. It was a parody.
Yeah. It was a parody. Oh, I can't even say that one. That one's also a parody, ain't it?
A
Don't
parody of a
worry, it'll be
parody.
fine.
It's a paraception.
Parody of a parody. Contraception.
And it's copyright free.
Dude, I'm copyright free. But don't tell Haley I said that. Then she'll think she doesn't have the rights to me.
Wrong.
I'm sad.
I've
Alright,
been
I've done
working
it.
on the wheel. What?
I've been working on the pre-calc all god dang day. It's actually really sad. Like, it's so boring. Some other
What?
people might like it.
Working on
Do
magic
you
decks?
listen to any music while you do it?
No, I'm talking to you guys. I'm having
How
fun
lame.
though. I know. Can you imagine doing math and having a conversation? Gross. Couldn't be me.
That could be me.
That could be you. You used to be quite the mathematician.
Yes, I was quite the magician.
Yes, this is what they said.
I did both magic
Ew.
and math in high school.
Magical maths.
Dude, every time I
20.
think about like high school, I keep about thinking about like all the stuff I should have done for the talent show, all the stuff I could have done for the talent show. Like I put on like a nice suit or whatever, and but like before I put on the nice suit, I like spray paint, you know, a white shirt that I'm wearing, and it's got, you know, like say like seven of diamonds, ace of clubs, three of hearts, you know, whatever. Just a predetermined card that could seem plausibly random enough. 52 card deck after all. And, you know, and so I go out and I'm like ready to do a magic trick or whatever, and I force that card because in Magic you can force cards. Not Magic the Gathering, but Magic the skill, I guess. And so I would force that seemingly random card, you know, on like a judge or somebody, you know, do some giant flourish or whatever, and be like, real confused, be like, I don't remember what your card was, but like you know, it's getting real hot, you know, maybe like take off my jacket or and turn around, and then everybody's cheering or whatever because they see the card, and I turn around and be like, what, where is it? Did you guys see it? You know, just play stupid or something. I don't know. I think about like all the stuff I could have done in high school a lot. Mostly talent show
I
stuff. I'll
believe
be
it.
honest. Mostly talent show stuff. Like not much else I would really care for. Mostly just because I'm
That
still. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Skye.
sorry, you were in the middle of talking, but I was gonna go like that reminds me of the time you visited, like you were on campus, and I just happened to like run into you, and oh my god, you did a magic trick that confused the ever living daylights out of me.
I probably could still
Ever
remember how
living?
to do it. I probably could. But like,
I can't. I don't understand magic. Like,
that's fine. But like the point is like me and my buddy Steven, um, you know, I guess name drop, maybe not name drop. I don't care. He's really awesome.
Oh,
I
that's
have,
okay.
I have no beef, no beef. So, but so we did a
He's cool.
comedy duo act, and we were the only non-music based act. Everybody else was like singing or dancing or doing something with music, but we did a comedy act, and we had the entire auditorium gut busted in laughter. Granted, the jokes weren't necessarily original. We threw together a couple Abbott and Costello skits. For anybody who knows what that is, they're a famous comedy duo, and everybody was dying of laughter. It was amazing, and we didn't even place. If we got like third or second, I would have been happy with that. But we didn't even place. And some people were doing the same stuff that they did years prior. Like,
That's lame. That's a ripoff, honestly. If you had the entire auditorium laughing, in my opinion, I don't care what other people say, that's instant. You're top 3.
I think
therefore you are.
I think that no, no. I think that a big part of it is also because comedy is technically something that anybody could pick up. Not saying that it's something everybody can do effectively, but it's something that's not as recognized as a skill, at least by societal norms.
I can
Like
understand that, but I think.
someone,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, someone looking at dancing or choreography of any kind, and they're like, oh, see, they took a lot of training to do that. Someone looks at comedy, they're like, oh, they rehearsed that a couple times before the show. That's usually the mindset.
Do you not rehearse like singing or dancing or all that? Because I think it's still an art form, if you will. Because yes, comedy is subjective, but in theory, so is dancing and singing because the audience that you are performing to has to necessarily enjoy what you do for you to say be a professional at it, or you get good enough. You surround yourself with the right crowd that gives you enough build up to do it. And so that's just kind of like my philosophy is like being a comedian does take skill. Like you have to learn what say, what not to say. You have to learn when to say stuff, timing, cadence, how to deal with hecklers because dancing, you don't have to necessarily say anything, you get a heckler, you just keep dancing, you're a singer, you just keep singing, but like comedy has that open door of like you can talk to somebody. You could try to ignore them, or you could use that heckler to your advantage and make everybody else laugh, along with kind of like burning that heckler, and then they don't want to like mess with you anymore. Also,
I
I'm
mean, I
kind of.
totally agree. I think that, what?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm also kind of biased towards comedians because comedians usually end up, at least if they get famous enough, they usually end up getting a decent acting career of some kind.
I mean, I get it. Like I said, personally, I think comedians are something that we kind of need in the world. I mean, I would consider them kind of an essential thing because personally, I know a lot of different comedians that if I didn't know today, I probably wouldn't be laughing about as much stuff. You know,
Yeah,
like there are so many different forms of comedy I was introduced to when I was real young because of comedians.
yeah. And I know we're kind of like approaching like kind of like a PC area about like what is funny, what is not funny, and it who says it that can make it funny, that kind of deal. And I kind of agree with the philosophy in the sense of how did people who grow up with this mindset of this being funny not necessarily like have the same enjoyment as an adult and like get upset by it. Like why can't we like knock down those walls and just be happy, just laugh at it. I have the strength to laugh at myself. I have the strength to get made fun of, take a fat L now, and laugh it and brush it off and try to work past it. You know, and that is an
I,
important lesson I learned. Like just by living. It's like Go ahead.
Better man than I don't laugh at people who insult me. I get pissed off.
Eat my shorts, Devin.
I'm an angry male. I'll take those shorts, I'll put some hot sauce on them, and I will swallow them whole. Anyway.
Why is it always got to be a hot sauce with you? Which, we still need to finish that hot sauce challenge. I don't love hot sauce, but if it means suffering with you, I might. Because we only got through, like, what?
Well, I'm
5 or 7 of those hot sauces?
I know. Everything was just so rushed.
Yeah, it's fine. And then Haley's out there like, all right, cool, you guys tried the ghost pepper one. Give me the ghost pepper one. I need the spiciest. I'm just like,
I know,
how?
that was so funny.
She acted all tough, and then it was like, it's not that bad. And then moments later, it's like,
it's that bad.
like, let me just get like the last dab and be like, here you go, Haley, the last hot sauce you'll ever need.
The last hot sauce.
I've seen people like handle that as though it wasn't even spicy at all, and I'm like, holy hell.
Haley's actually right over here. She's messing around. It's
Chugging
funny.
hot sauce, I bet.
No, she's not chugging hot sauce. No, instead she was dancing and just,
That is hilarious.
What, you don't drink hot sauce?
No, I drank ketchup as a child.
I have videos. That's weird to me. See, like, and that's because it's weird to me because you always say that you hate tomatoes.
No, I feel like that's a common misconception that, like, for some people it's texture or how a certain food is presented. So, like, actually, I've been getting better about enjoying and eating tomatoes, like, on burgers and salads and stuff. I still can't do, like, just straight, like, baby tomato. Not yet. But, like, I can do, like, sliced tomatoes on burgers and stuff, and I know I sound like a grown child. But I'm getting better at it. Like, couple months ago, I tried mushroom for the first time in months because I despise mushroom. But the way it was prepared made it taste like meat. I probably still couldn't handle pineapple unless it's, like, in sweet and sour sauce. Because the texture of pineapple, my mouth is just, rage quit, game over, get out of my mouth. Like, I can't with pineapple.
I actually kind of, I like pineapple. I haven't had it in a little while, but it's really, like, yummy. And mushrooms, I like having it in, like, things that I cook. Like, I could have it in, like, a little stew, or I could cook it in, like, in a pan with some chicken and bacon. Oh, that tastes so good.
You can get out of the
mushrooms
chat right now. I'm kidding.
Mushrooms is one that, like, I don't really like, but Haley's been making, like, a mushroom sauce on some of our meals recently, and they've been all right. I usually honestly get rid of the mushroom sauce, but, like, the fact that it's on it doesn't bother me just because it doesn't taste bad on its own. It's just the mushrooms that weird me out.
Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm. When I was little, I actually hated mushrooms.
What? Like, I know there's, like...
Skye, this is going to determine our friendship.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I said, Skye, this is going to determine our friendship. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
I was actually just about to bring that up. See, now, the only reason I'm against it, but it's out of a personal opinion, because I already can't deal with the texture and feel of pineapple in my mouth. So I am anti, pineapple on pizza out of personal reasons, because I personally do not like pineapple. If I ever enjoyed pineapple, I'm sure I would probably say, okay, pineapple on pizza is not that bad. Because I've recently had, like, anchovies on pizza, and it's basically salt pizza. Like, the anchovies are just super salty. Concentrated anchovy, you taste fish, sure, but it's not that bad. And I feel like if I was able to handle sardines on a pizza, that I would be able to handle pineapple on pizza, should I ever get past the pineapple texture.
And I guess this is just where we'll differ.
Are you
I
for
haven't
pineapple
tried it,
on pizza?
So
Oh, absolutely not. No,
I mean,
I was
I'm
talking more
still.
about the anchovy.
Well, okay, that's fair. I was also like very anti anchovy, but also I realized I was like, well, I actually haven't tried it. I just know all the negative connotation around it, and so went ahead and tried it one day, and I was like, I wouldn't ever make this my go-to order, but if there was like leftover pizza hanging out, or like a bunch of pizza got ordered, and one of the options was anchovy pizza, I wouldn't exactly complain. I'd be able to eat it because again, it's just super salty pizza. And I guess if you like salty things, that's a pizza for you. Otherwise, I would go with like almost any other pizza that's not pineapple on pizza.
I don't know, maybe I'm just a very unhealthy male when it comes to pizza. I mean, I don't even really like pizza, but meat lovers, that's the way to go to me.
You got to get loaded with
I
that
feel like-
schmeat.
Dude, I'm down for like barbecue chicken pizza and buffalo chicken pizza too. Buffalo chicken is a little bit rare for me.
Have you had
because Buffalo's so strong.
You've had Mr. Pizza before, right?
Nope.
Bro, you ever had ranch sauce, like ranch and barbecue sauce with the chicken?
Nope.
Dude, ranch and barbecue sauce. You might, sounds off-putting, but that slaps. That's like top tier like mixture. It's like very. I don't know. It's just good because it's got some of the sweetness of the ranch, but it's got all the nice kick of barbecue sauce. It's like borderline the perfect sauce. I would say it's debatably better than marinara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the pasta lovers decide to wage war against the podcast.
Well, it's not pasta.
Italy and
pasta has
can you
noodles.
imagine all of a sudden
Pizza doesn't have noodles.
troublesome conversation.
Marinara is used for pasta.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm talking in the context.
Okay, actually, no.
I'm talking in the
Now that I
context
think
of
about
pizza.
it, your ranch barbecue stuff probably wouldn't be too bad on noodles too. Honestly, maybe that's weird, but
It probably wouldn't. But in the context that me and Skye were at each other for was pizza is not pasta. Because pasta is noodles. Or of noodle variety type. Because you can have like butterfly noodles and whatever that. But there is no noodling in pizza. It is cheese and bread. And sauce.
You can put pasta on pizza though.
What separates a pasta from a soup?
Oh no, I feel like we're gonna go into one of those questions that's
it
arguably
doesn't
one of
have
the
to be that
worst
bad.
debates.
You just have to break it down. And, I honestly, I do not know at the moment. So, that's why I'm saying, let's break it down and see what the difference between soup and pasta. So, because pasta, my guess would be, is a matter of thickness of your, whatever you're dousing with. So, if it's something like thick, like marinara, then it is considered pasta. But if it is thin and, drinkable, I guess. I don't know how you'd want to put that. Then it is more of a soup.
Delicious.
And I don't think all pastas are necessarily. Well, no, that's not true. Well, I was gonna say is you don't serve a pasta submerged in a bowl, but you could, and again, I think it's all down to the sauce or soup or whatever, because you could put pasta on a plate. You still got your marinara, noodles, whatever. You could serve pasta in a plate or bowl and be fine. A soup, you could serve in a bowl, but I do not think you would necessarily be able to serve it into a plate unless it's one of those fancy plates that has the little dip in the middle. And then, but those kind of plates, you really don't even have much soup to begin with, and it's mostly noodle. I don't know. It just sounds like I'm creating like a really fancy dish that maybe doesn't even exist. But I think that's what it comes down to. The difference between pasta and soup is your marinara versus, I guess, your soup.
Exists
What
for
you mix the
now.
noodles with.
Also,
That's not, topping.
I want to briefly interject to say that all this talk about soup has made me remember the meme of like the ocean being a soup, but then someone added on to the meme saying that the earth is a bowl, and then to discuss. And my mind's like, you need to mention it. You need to mention that the earth is a bowl, and inside the bowl is the ocean, which is a soup. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, well,
Could be
I
a
would,
soup.
I would argue that the Earth in that context is soup because I would say that there's more water than there is like lava. I would consider lava like well, okay, well there's a crap ton of like lava in the molten core underneath the water, but I think water is still the most present thing on the planet. So I guess if you were to say be an extraterrestrial being that of ginormous size, like Gigantus or Galactus, that's what I meant, and like you go to have some Earth soup, you would have mostly water first, so it would be more of a soup than a pasta, and or maybe it's like a soup that transitions into a pasta. But good luck making that.
I could transition into a pasta. Just give me some noodles.
Gigantus, the rare off-brand brother of Galactus.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gigantus is its own thing.
Is
It might
really?
be. It might. My
I
first
think.
thought was just something giant that's big, gigantus, and I was like, well, that's not necessarily what I was going for. Oh wait, the name is Galactus, and then that's what it went for.
I mean, it's a thing on Urban Dictionary, so.
On Urban Dictionary, yeah, okay, bud. No,
You
but
guys
like,
want to hear the definition?
no, I think I would rather go back to like drinking things. You know,
Like
Here,
what?
it's really PG. It's Gigantus, a cross between gigantic and enormous. Frickin' huge. Wow, your house is one gigantus mofo.
Well, would you
right?
go back to drinking there, Alex?
Well, so it's very special episode kind of today because just like last episode, Troublesome Conversationalists is a proud partner of Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy makes energy drink and hydration flavor mix to make that pick me up that much better. Go to w.gg and go ahead and pick out your favorite flavors. Use product code TCTalks for 10% off your purchase. That is TCTalks, TCTALKS for 10% off. You can go ahead and support us by using that whenever you go to checkout. And last week, I ordered it, and it showed up within like 3 business days with that standard shipping. So expedite might be that next day shipping. I got standard shipping, and it showed up 3 business days later. And live on this podcast, I have 2 flavors that I'm going to be trying. I have Dragonade and their Monkey Madness. One is the Dragonade is a non-caffeinated energy drink, and the Monkey Madness is a hydro blend. So yeah. And
I think
any
you have it backwards.
No, I got the little box in front of me. The Monkey Madness
No,
is
you
the
said that
caffeine-free
Dragonade
hydration blend.
was non-caffeinated.
Oh, it's it's like that good kind of caffeine. It's not like harmful caffeine. Let me check it. Contains patented neural factor. Okay, jitterless. Okay, jitterless is what I meant. It's probably got caffeine in it, but jitterless is that key part. Not trying to misadvertise, just trying to be correct. But before I try this Dragonade, I know Skye's had it before, but Devin, what do you think it's gonna taste like? Besides like dragon fruit and lemonade.
I think that's exactly what I think it would taste like. But if I had to compare it to something, probably like a fruit punch, but a little more sour.
Fruit punch a little bit more sour. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip and I'll let you know.
Speaking of Dubby, by the way, if they ever do restock it, there is a thing you can purchase where you get not only a shaker cup, but it comes with 3 sample flavor packets. One of them is Dragonade. Another is called Galaxy Grenade, which is I believe has. I know it has watermelon, but I forgot the other 2 flavors it has in there. And then the third one is one called Dub Sludge, which is their secret sauce and green apple. And while I hate the name of it, Dub Sludge, I feel like it could have been better named. I'll be honest. The flavor was actually really good.
Hey, you know
Devin.
what? Give it a 8 out of 10. You know, minus 2 points for the name, but plus
Yeah,
8. You know,
exactly.
So
that's how you do it.
Devin,
All right, what was it, Alex?
this Dragonade, you know the flavor of like Kool-Aid blue raspberry lemonade. It is not
Mm-hmm.
that, but it is like that tier of lemonade. Like to me, Kool-Aid blue raspberry lemonade is like S tier Kool-Aid lemonade. This Dragonade lemonade from W is it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I
Okay,
it's
okay.
really liked tasting it too.
yeah, and you only had like the trial thing.
Man,
I got a whole bottle full. Like, oh, that's so good.
Yeah,
That's
like
so
what I
good.
did was like when I tried it, I did it for all 3 of like the trial flavors because I was stupid. I overfilled my thing up to like 20 ounces because that's how much the shaker could hold reasonably. Uh, so it was like watered down a bit the flavor, but I can still taste each flavor in it. So I still really enjoyed Dragonade, and I thought, man, this is really good. I haven't actually had like a dragon fruit before, but man, it blends well with like lemonade.
All right. And so I also had the Monkey
you guys
Madness
got me.
prepped. Yeah, dude, it's good. It's good. It's legit. I got the Monkey Madness prepped. Um, and I
What
have high
flavor is
hopes for
that
this
one
one.
again?
It it says it's Monkey Madness, but it's got strawberries and bananas on the label. So I assume
Oh,
it's strawberry banana. Um,
neato.
so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a roll.
That's what we wait for the sippy sip.
Okay, so like, hold on, I need another.
Needs another hit.
So
Devin,
like,
what I was going to
it
say is that you need to like give it a shot.
it is
I
exactly
will. I will.
strawberry banana. When I was putting it together and I accidentally just got like a little bit of like the powder on my fingers or whatever. And like I like the powder. I was expecting more of a bubblegummy taste, which I would not be against, being hydrated by bubblegum. But the strawberry banana, that's like it's still pretty good. I don't think it's good as Dragonade, but in terms of like something to give me like a hydration, you know, to keep it up, caffeine free,
Hmm.
I would dig it. I would give Dragonade 10 out of 10 easy. I would give Monkey Madness hydration. I would give it somewhere between like a 7 and an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, but it's not
Hmm.
like, oh my god, good.
I don't remember.
The Dragonade's the one though.
Oh my god, it is though. Dude. Anybody out there?
I don't remember
TC
if like
talks. Get yourself some Dragonade. It's good. You get your regular, 16 and a half ounce water bottle. That's just gonna be like, 1 to 2 scoops. I would say like 1.5 because each scoop is 8 to 12 fluid ounces. But like it is good.
I always say like to measure it based off like because the powder like you're gonna have to shake it a bit after like you stir it because sometimes if you leave it it'll like fill out the bottom so it's not fully going to mix in at first. But what's it called? Just add in a little bit based off who you are because sometimes if you do like 2 scoops and you're like like extremely skinny and everything, that will keep you wired for possibly like more than just like how it could keep you wired for like only a few hours at a time, sort of thing. Like possibly 24 hours. So it's just range of depending to where you want to still taste the flavor but also have energy.
I dig it. I dig it. I feel like you guys are like talking to me about this. Like you guys are selling me on it. I'm down.
Well, the thing is Skye's already had it.
What I'm trying to
Skye's already
do
had
here.
it. I just had it. Like I held on to this until we did the podcast to give like a live reaction because that's just I feel like it's more genuine that way than some pre-recorded.
This is that live Dubby.
I should have done that. Oh my god.
What? You should have done what?
Instead of doing like videos of me trying it, which is what I try to do, I should have just done like a live like thing where it's like they saw me do it in real time. God damn, I should have done that. But I don't remember if I mentioned this. But I liked all the flavors like so equally that even though I chose like the green apple one is like the one I bought first and like say is my favorite, all of them are still really good. So it's like I can't pick like a true favorite out of them. The only reason why I picked Dubswell just because green apple is the shit. But they're all like extremely good.
So I mean, obviously, Dragonade is still number one out of the two that I've tried. But Skye, the thing that you're forgetting is don't beat yourself up about should have waited. We now have all three customer perspectives. We have the person who's already had it and enjoys it. We have the person who tried it for the first time and enjoys it. And now we also have Devin, who is the potential buyer who's hearing about how good it is and wouldn't be too bad to say you were maybe salivating a little bit, hearing about how good it is because Dragonade.
Personally, dragon fruit, one of my favorite things, and I love lemonade just because I love the sour. Like it's already like on my to-do list. Like when I say I could get on with some Dragonade, it sounds pretty good.
And it's also technically better for you because it's not carbonated, so you just couple scoops, shake that, and I also made sure I got the Dubby cup. I would actually, if they do send us free stuff, I would love the purple one too, just so you know. But that's me.
Well, I mean, it's not like what's it called? Carbonation is bad. It's not necessarily. It's just more so. Some drinks have like some really bad stuff in it that happen to be carbonated.
Which is fair.
I'm looking at Galaxy Grenade now because, like I said, I want to describe that to you guys, or at least tell you what it's supposed to taste like in case you want to try it.
Doesn't it say on
I
like the
forgot.
label? What is
It
it supposed to be?
No, yeah, it does. It says on the label, but I had to look it up because I don't have like the packet thing with me. I tossed it out after using it because it's an empty packet. I'm not going to use it. It's supposed to be a fusion of watermelon, guava, and lime.
Okay.
I'm open to trying it. I'm probably gonna use the supply of W I got. Make sure that we throw out some pictures because that's what they want. They want us throwing out pictures. Represent.
Yeah, exactly. They also have like some pretty decent looking shirts. I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't gotten them yet, so I'm not gonna really say whether they're comfy or not.
I'll probably give like a live update on using the Troublesome Conversationalist Twitter or something because I have work in 5.5 hours.
4 hours.
Well, I gotta go in. Have I been telling you guys I gotta go in at 5? I gotta go in at 6. So
go. No, you said 6.
Okay.
I was in the
I
wrong.
said 5 more so because I was accounting for how I think a majority of us can say that we just lay in bed trying to not move before we have to actually get ready and go to work, and then accounting for the transit to work.
I have a busy day ahead of me, and honestly, I think I'm gonna give myself a little Dubby challenge. I'm gonna try and get through the whole day, not drinking coffee, and I'm gonna drink Dubby Energy, and if I feel like I need some hydrating, I'm gonna use my Dubby Hydro, the Monkey Madness, which again expecting a bubble gum, not disappointed with strawberry banana. I'm gonna see how that goes.
We could actually suggest that.
Yeah. Give
I
my
think
own.
we could find a way to suggest to them bubblegum flavor.
I think it's already close enough of like to bubblegum that like if they made it, somebody would be like, "Oh, this just tastes like strawberry banana, but slightly sweeter or something." Like I would not say it's justifiably enough of a different flavor for it to be changed. Because honestly, if my tongue was like numb a little bit, I think I could easily mistake banana strawberry for bubblegum.
One of them is a beach and peach, which is described as like a mango white peach cooler. And then the other one is passion joy tea, which is like a passion fruit iced tea.
Are those also hydration ones, or are they just like other flavors to enjoy?
They're the actual energy line. The Monkey Madness is the first out of Dubby to be hydro. But I think they're working on more hydro flavors. I just don't think they're like ready to be bought or sent out yet.
Yeah, that's
Makes
fair.
sense. Makes sense. Do you? Sorry, I'm gonna switch topics a little bit, but do you guys think that in the upcoming episodes that we should talk? What's it called? We should just do some more review type things. Would you guys like to do more review styles? Like,
I wouldn't be against review stuff.
Like...
There's a big
I'd
caveat
be down
to,
for it.
but I would prefer to review stuff that
it would be fun.
Go ahead, Skye. I'm gonna shut up for like 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3. Man, Skye did not take you up on that.
Anyway, but I was saying like I wouldn't mind. Skye, every time I start talking, you start talking. I chill. I gave you the timer. I gave you the 5 seconds. No, now you zip it. Now you zip it for 5 seconds. No, I was silent. I said I'm giving you. You gotta listen. You gotta hear the words I'm saying. So now you get to be quiet. Now you get to be quiet.
I was supposed to be quiet. No, Alex,
no, I was supposed to be quiet. No, see, you're still talking over me. Just be quiet. Just be quiet and let me explain. Just be quiet and let me explain. Nope. Just be quiet and let me explain. All right. So my initial thing was, I'll be quiet. You go ahead and speak. I'll be quiet for 5 seconds, and then Devin counted to 5, and you didn't say anything. And now that I have the floor, I'm going to interject with, I do not mind reviewing stuff. I would prefer if it was stuff that we were partnered with or sponsored with, because then, otherwise it's just, free publicity for other people, or maybe it's just an honest review. But, that's just my opinion. All right. Now, Skye, I'm going to give the floor to you. And if Devin decides to overthrow you, then that's not on me. Go ahead.
You just got dubbied.
Silent because I thought you said that you were needing me to be silent. That's why I didn't speak.
No,
when I started to say I thought you wanted me to be silent, you started talking, and then it grew into such a big thing. And
we kept talking over each other, and so I did not want that to happen. So I said, I'll be quiet. You go ahead and finish your thought, and then I'll go back to what I was gonna say. And then you didn't say anything, and it's just, in all fairness, it's probably just one of those easy, awkward mix-ups, whatever, because it happens all the time between people. And I'm not gonna hold this against you because that's honestly just kind of funny, and I'm playing it up for the podcast. But you just understand, I was trying to give you a chance, and you mistook me giving you a chance for you having to give me a chance. And then Devin's just sitting there like, man, I can count to 5.
Hey. I'm doing math, man. I gotta count somehow. Speaking of math, I just got this question wrong 3 times in a row, and there's only one answer left. So I guess I got it right. Man, this sucks.
What I was going to say regarding reviews is that I feel like it would be really cool, but I was going to say something along the same lines as Alex, where it's like, If we're partnered with it or asked to, that would be way better. But if not, maybe just if we really want to do a review type thing, keep it honest and clear and open in case we do get looked at to do reviews for stuff. That way they know how we feel and how we kind of try to be unbiased for a review, even if we've seen the thing before.
I
Oh
think
yeah, I get
one
you.
of our issues is going to be a verbal review versus like a video review, because definitely the people who work on the product, the people who are selling the product, are gonna want to have said product shown off visually. Like if I said, something 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 water bottle, you know, okay, it's a water bottle, but what does it look like? It's like, oh, it kind of looks like a cylindrical shape. There's a cap at the top. They're gonna want that visual aid. I don't think there's many products that
There's
we
this.
would be able to get away with not needing a visual. Like Dubby, they got clean logos and stuff, but I don't think we necessarily need a visual aid. Sure, we throw out our ads, but that's a taste. So if we did a lot of tasting, we would be fine. But if we're trying to like show off a TV, it's like, guys, it looks great. Just take my word for it. But there's no visual aid.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. My thought is that if it's something that has to be shown, maybe we could do something along the lines of have some recorded footage play over like the segment where we're reviewing it. Just like recorded footage, like maybe the thing being shown, interacted with, just something quickly for like it to actually be shown off. But for the people that are just using it to listen as a podcast, we could maybe describe it just in case. Because I know that podcasts are typically listened while people are doing things. Like, for example, I listen to like a podcast or music while writing. I don't focus on, oh, hey, look, that looks nice. So describing it would be good. But if it's something to actually be shown, then just like some quick footage to
That
showcase it.
that would only benefit on the YouTube aspect. Everything else
Yeah,
is straight
sure.
audio.
No, no. Yeah, I'll think. Well, live stream. But yeah, you're right. I'll think of something better.
We haven't gotten to the point where we're able to live streams. We're having a hard enough time, like, cohesively. All right, are we recording now? And recording now. Okay, but is everybody ready? So I'm gonna hit record in like 5 minutes, but I want everybody to be ready, okay? And then we're not ready, and then we're waiting another 5 minutes, and like, don't get me wrong, this is our first time, trying to like,
Sorry.
commit to do this, and like, well, first you guys were waiting on me to come back from my volunteer work. I'm just not gonna say it yet until we get there, until I actually can bring it up and talk about it. Keep it a little bit of a mystery surprise. But then after I came back and you guys were waiting on me, then we were waiting on Devin. It's like, all right.
I know I suck,
I feel
but
like
what can I
the
say? What
Except
can I say?
you're welcome.
Dishes, man.
oh no, you're not getting away with that. I'm
Uh,
sorry, you're not. If I
you
can do the dishes before having something to do or before work or anything like that, you can do it before the podcast and not take up time.
you know what I
But what can I say? But
except
dishes.
wow.
No, no,
I honestly though,
no.
Devin, hear me out. I'm about to say something
Yes.
real genius. It would
Hear
be
you.
dope if we got sponsored by like Dr. Sqautch soap, because like not only would I like the free soap,
Dude,
but I would highly advocate. Like I would talk more about it than I already am, and go more in depth about their
are you
scents and stuff. But
talking about Dr. Sqautch's all natural soaps and conditioners?
the very
Okay, no, that
same.
just sounds like an ad read right there.
I'm talking about the same Dr. Sqautch soap
Man,
that you can actually have a subscription and actually save money by getting a subscription thing. And you can even choose mystery soaps that they're highly recommended by Dr. Sqautch. And this week I actually got my first shipment of soaps in, and so I chose 4 that I like, and I let 2 to be mystery. So I got like a month. Like it's not 1 month. I'm not gonna go through like 6 bars of soap in 1 month, but it's like I think it's either a 3 anyway or 6 month subscription, whatever. And I'm getting 4 of scents I know I like, and then 2 of whatever Dr. Sqautch is highly recommending at that point. And the 2 that they highly recommended was or at least the ones I have. One is like Greek yogurt, some kind of scent or other. I might be getting that wrong. It actually just might not be that at all. But the other one that I do know because I used it, and oh my god, it smells so good. It's the grapefruit IPA, Devin. You think you know a scent? You're like grapefruit IPA. That doesn't even sound that interesting. You sniff it and you're like, man, I would kiss a dude for that soap. Like,
Oh, I mean, yeah, me,
like, and I'm only using that euphemism because, you know, I am, straight. I don't care what people think. But like, that's the kind of soap. Like, that's how good it is. Like, like, damn, that guy, dude, smelling good. And I think I can advocate for it because I was sweating so much today. It was so hot today, and I used that soap, and before I went to work and all that stuff, I showered with it, scrubbed myself real good with it, lathered and all that stuff. And I thought I was worried today because I was like, man, I've been sweating so much, I probably stink. And so I got myself a good whiff of my own musk of sweat, and all I smelled was that grapefruit IPA. Anyway,
I'm sorry, you lost me, Alex. Like it was that first statement that I was just like still hung up on. I had to think to myself, like, would I kiss a man
What's
with
it called?
Dr. Sqautch? Yeah, I'd kiss a
okay,
man
let
with
me
Dr.
put it better.
Sqautch.
Let me put it better. I would kiss myself because like
Dr.
it
Sqautch.
smells good. But
Oh, dude, it smells
yeah.
great.
And any other
Star Wars collection,
dude, I don't
every
know.
time I go on base, I keep them around.
That Star Wars collection, it makes me want to just like have them and not use them.
I know. It really sucks. Like I'm still on the Obi-Wans, man. Good old Ben Kenobi. I
Have you
got it
only
with
used
me every
one
time I go
soap
on
out of the
base.
4?
It lasts for so long.
Dude.
But yeah, since I only really use them when I go on base, yeah.
So Skye, any last thoughts?
Haley doesn't.
I think I've only
He's bugging.
had
Bro, he's tweaking.
So
He's
I
bugging
don't
out.
really remember
Hey,
what it
hold
was.
on. Take two. Skye, what are your final thoughts? Take 2 without tweaking.
What?
Your mic was tweaking. Like
It
you would go
was?
speak.
It was bugging, bro.
Yeah, you were going to speak, and it went you, and then it just got super high pitched. Go ahead and try again, bud. Doing it again.
Interesting. Fuck.
I don't think that's helping. Try it one more time.
Hello.
So far, so good.
Oh my god, my ping went fucking haywire for a sec.
Bro, we were doing so well. Great. Now I have to go hour 9 minutes in. Fix that up. It's just gonna get cut. We're just gonna cut to the part where it's your final thoughts and go. Skye, final thoughts.
It's interesting and I need to try it.
I don't know what's interesting that we need to try because interesting and need to try.
My Discord is
We're just gonna leave it at that. Thanks for playing, bud.
The ping, man, Jesus.
Thanks for playing, bud. Devin, final thought.
Well, any final thoughts personally? I've been having a good time, and I think that I love a sponsor from Dr. Sqautch, but the more that I think about it, it'd be freaking wonderful. But outside of that, I think this was a good episode too, and I think we could keep going like this. I think it's great. I mean, it was very spot on. It was very casual, and honestly, I think that's what what we are good at. You know, I think that's the way that we move.
Yeah.
I always enjoy talking to you guys, and I always enjoy being here. So it's good. What about you,
Uh,
Alex? Any final thoughts?
yeah, I think I'm excited for future potential topics only because you already know I have something in the works brewing that I can't wait to eventually talk about. That, because, I got a lot of stuff going on. But also, like, I'm excited to just kind of deal with our own bullcrap in the sense of hopefully we find some success. And even if not, it's kind of just nice to just go back and listen to us talk.
Oh, of course. It's definitely a good record, you know, and just keeping track of all of us. And yeah, I enjoy it.
And I'm also already almost done with my Dragon Age, so if that tells you how good it is. Uh,
Dude, if you talk about the Dragon Age, you're going to make me sit there and go on to Dubby right now and use our TC talks, get myself some Dubby,
well,
get that sick
in case you are
3 day shipping and whatnot.
yeah, well, in case you are interested, that is w.gg dubby dot gg. And yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Podcast out. I'm cringe.